I was at a friend's Christmas party, 2019 Christmas, and the conversation eventually got around to motorcycles, of course, and I mentioned how I was kind of in the market for a project. It'd be kind of cool to have a late 60s or early 70s shovel head and put it back together and get it on the road again. And my friend Lindsay mentioned that her father had a motorcycle in a box in his garage and always had it as long as she remembers. So I asked her to let her father know if he ever considers selling it, that I'd be really interested in buying it. And she said, well, it's not a big motorcycle, it's kind of like a bicycle thing. So that really piqued my interest. And after that party, I did a little research and thought it's probably a 125 or a 165, like a Hummer or something like that. And that would still be a pretty cool bike to have. And she had said it was probably from the 50s or something like that. So I was definitely interested. Fast forward to June of 2020, after the pandemic and after the locust invasion in Las Vegas, and after all this stuff, or during all of this stuff, Lindsay and her husband Byron went up to Blind River, a good day's drive from here, and went to visit her parents. And I got a text from Byron saying, 1949 Hummer, still interested? And I immediately got back and said, yes, absolutely, I want more details. Do you have pictures? So while he was trying to get a picture of it, I did a little more research. 1949 S125, awesome history, really cool history on the bike and how it was designed and built and all of that. So I waited, and he sent me a photo of the frame lying on the lawn, and said that the engine is in a box up in the attic. And as far as his father knows, all the pieces are there. They had put it into a box in, about 50 years ago, and with all the parts and some new parts, with the intention of rebuilding it and getting it back on the road. So we talked about price a little bit and settled on a price. And Byron said they would try to get it in the back of their Tiguan. So he sent me a picture of the bike in the back of the Tiguan and said it looks like we'll be able to bring it down, rather than me having to drive all the way up to Blind River. So on Friday, June 12th, they dropped it off at my house, the frame and a few boxes, and I had a few minutes to go over the parts that are here. The bike looks like it definitely has some miles on it. It's been rode hard, but it looks like all the parts are here. I've ordered a parts manual and a manual online, and hope to see that in the next little while. In the meantime, I'm just going to let it sit, and once I get the parts manual, I'll be able to go through all of the parts and determine what's here, what's usable, what's not, what I have to buy, what I have to make, and all of that. My wife made me promise not to get this motorcycle in my heart and have it consume all of my time, because I still have some renovation projects to do. I've got some drywall and some landscaping to get done. So even though it's late June now, I think the rebuild part is going to be a winter job, and it may take a couple years. I'll take my time. There's no big rush. Stay tuned.